Good morning, guys. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you're new here. My name is Amanda. If you're new, please hit that subscribe button. I today am doing a video, like a full day of eating. I've had multiple requests for... Addison is fine. She's in her bouncer, but anytime I walk in the door, she freaks out because she like wants attention. Oh, hang on. Hey, Steven.
Yeah.
Her bouncer's uneven on that side. That side needs to bounce up. Okay, anyway. I'm doing a full day of eating, and I'm like gonna show you guys how I'm meal prepping some stuff to eat within my macros for the day. So I did a video last week, I think, on how I lost all of my baby weight, and I just kind of explained the process and what I did to lose the baby weight. And so then from that, multiple people asked me if I would do a full day of eating. Addison! And show some of the food that I eat. So that's what I'm gonna do today. And basically it is, let's see, it's 9:45 in the morning. I went and worked out. And so I work out 3 to 5 days a week. And when I do work out, I don't really eat before, pretty much ever, unless I work out later, then I'm usually hungry. But when I go first thing in the morning, like today I went to an 8:15 class, I just get up, I drink some water and coffee. So I just took black coffee with me, and here's my water bottle. So that is all I have before my workout. And then now that I'm home, I will eat some breakfast. So on days that I work out, I get hungrier a lot faster for breakfast. On days that I don't work out, I usually don't even eat breakfast till like 11, sometimes closer to 12. It just depends, and I just... Addison, you are fine, baby. She's literally like smiling, but she likes attention. So I'm probably gonna eat breakfast here in the next few minutes, but I don't have my lunches or anything prepped today. I like to prep my food earlier in the week, but I am now out of food. Today is Wednesday, so I'm going to prep a couple of things really quick. So I've got some water boiling here, or starting to boil, and I'm gonna make, for lunch, I'm gonna make some like pasta salad. So I picked up this pasta at, it's like a tri-colored pasta at Kroger. I think it's like $1. Isn't that what you said, Steven? It's like so cheap. Oh, okay, you're doing the same thing. I thought you got normal pasta for you. Okay, so that's what we're gonna do for the pasta salad. Then for the dressing, I have this fat-free Italian dressing. And I'm gonna show you how I type all of this stuff in my phone as well. So I'm gonna put that in just a second. I've got a couple peppers here. I don't personally love green peppers. You can buy whatever colors you want, but I just got red and orange. And then I also picked up a bag of spinach that I'm gonna put in there as well. And then the other thing is this is a bag of rotisserie chicken. So we picked up a couple of rotisserie chickens from Costco. They're like $5 if you don't know. They're great. They're pretty good size. I feel like the chickens are normally bigger than at a grocery store. But anyways, you just shred the meat off, and that's what I'm gonna throw into my like little yummy pasta salad lunch. So that is what I'm gonna prep for my lunch. But I'll show you what I'm gonna make for breakfast here in a few minutes. Okay, so I'm going to throw the pasta in. There we go. Okay, so the pasta's done. I'm obviously gonna drain it. Then I'm gonna show you how I measure it out and put my meat together. So I was gonna tell you guys, so Steven is making his lunch like this. He decided he wanted to saute the spinach and saute the peppers. So to avoid a bunch of extra fat, he just sprayed some olive oil Pam spray in there and then threw his stuff in. I like the peppers raw, just because I like the crunchiness. He doesn't love the crunchiness, so he wanted them like just cooked down a little bit. So you can do it however you want, whatever you prefer. Okay, so I am gonna show you how I do this. So you have to have a food scale if you want to kind of do the method I use. So I think we got this at Costco for like 20 bucks. You can also get them on Amazon. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna grab your container, and you can do this for all the meals that you're gonna prep. You're gonna set it on top. You obviously see how much the container weighs. You wanna hit this so that it'll zero it out. So there we go, we're at 0.
I'm helping, hey buddy, I'm helping mama film.
So I'm gonna put my chicken in. I typically do about 4 to 4.5 ounces of protein for my meals. So I just, here we go, I'm at 4. Here we go. 4 or 5. Okay, so I'm gonna do 4.5 ounces of chicken. So I'll show you how I type that in MyFitnessPal, but that's just kind of what I typically do for all of my meals, like where I'm weighing out my protein. I do 4 ounces to 4.5 ounces and that kind of thing. Then got the pasta here. I'm gonna grab a little measuring cup and what are you doing?
You might want to shred a couple of those bigger pieces with your hand.
I will. But yeah, because you don't want to like cubes, you want to like shred it out and yummy. But I'm gonna measure out my pasta, and I typically do about a cup or a cup and a half of pasta. It just kind of depends on how my day's going, but for this I'm gonna do a cup and a half. Thank you, bud. So there's 1 cup and
Mama?
cup and a half. There we go.
So,
And then the peppers and the spinach and that kind of stuff, I don't weigh that.
Mama, I see it.
There you go.
I see it.
I don't weigh that stuff out. You just put the veggies in there. And then I'll show you the next part in just a second. Okay, so I've chopped up some peppers, so I'm just gonna kind of like sprinkle them in there, like that. Lots of color, so nice. And you can just kind of put like however much you want. Just kind of like mix it in and see how it's looking. Okay, so now for the spinach, I'm just going to, this is like triple wash or whatever. So I'm just gonna grab like a little handful and I'm just gonna like break it up into like these smaller like bite-sized kind of pieces or whatever. And I eat like all kinds of different things for lunches, for dinners, whatever. It's a lot of like easy stuff. Not all of it has this many veggies, but I do like this one and it's just like a really easy, yummy idea. So you're just gonna like mix it all in so you have, like I said earlier, just kind of like the ratio that you want. Sorry, I'm like in such a rush. I have like so much happening right now all at one time. I'm trying to like watch the clock. Okay, so got that done. Now, you're gonna just put the dressing on top. You can wait to do this, like if you were, if you're prepping multiple meals, which if I'm like out of chicken basically, I have a little bit more. Steven's gonna pick up another rotisserie chicken tonight since I have so much pasta prepped and I have lots of peppers and stuff so that I can make a couple more of these meals for this week. But normally what I would do is if I was meal prepping this, I would just like line up like, 3 or 4 containers and then make like 4 lunches at one time. But once he gets home later with that chicken, then everything else is prepped. I'll just throw it together. But anyway, since I'm home, I don't really have to add the dressing right now. I'll just add it at the time whenever I'm ready to eat. But if you, are going to work or going somewhere or whatever, you can always just throw it on top. It actually doesn't make it soggy. I wouldn't necessarily do it overnight, but just do it like right before and then take your meal with you, or just put it in a separate little container and take it with you. Now, this being that it's like fat-free dressing, you look at the back of it and there's like almost no calories. So I'm actually not even gonna like measure this out and even put it in my app. There's just no real reason. But if you were ordering if you were eating a salad somewhere or eating a salad at home and you were using like a ranch or something that's like high in calories, then I would definitely measure it out and track it in your app. You just scan this little, I'll show you that in a little bit, but you just scan this little barcode to be able to put it into your app. But like I said, since this doesn't really have like any calories, I'm just gonna like eyeball it and just put what I want on there. So that's why it's good to get like low calorie dressing. So many of the dressings have so many calories and it's like a total waste to waste calories on dressing. Okay, so the last thing that I'm gonna do to this is add a little bit of pink salt. You just get this one from Costco. And the chicken doesn't really like have any salt or anything like that. And so I just like to add some just for like flavor. She's in her high chair. So yeah. Do you need some more food? So there you have it. It's good to go, and we got a really yummy meal. Okay guys, it is 11:30 now, and I'm finally very hungry. I have been so busy for like the last hour and a half, so I haven't had a chance to cook food yet. So I'm gonna make myself some breakfast. So I've got 3 eggs that I cracked in this bowl. I'm just gonna make scrambled eggs. Sometimes I will do fried eggs. It just depends on what I'm in the mood for. And I'm going to put some pink salt and pepper in my eggs. And I'm going to spray the pan, again, like I said earlier, with Pam spray. I'm gonna show you what I eat with my eggs, usually. So, one second. So when I eat my eggs, I like to have something like a carb with it. So I like carbs. And it's funny because people always think carbs are the enemy, but they're actually not. I lost all of my baby weight, and my husband has lost a good amount of weight this year, and all that kind of stuff, while eating lots of carbs. So I'll just have like either dry toast or I'll make oatmeal. So today that's what I'm gonna do. And so what I do is I buy these like Quaker instant oatmeal packets. Now, obviously, if you want to use like, you know, no preservatives, you want to use like a better quality, you can use like steel cut oats or something like that, whatever you want to do. But I'm kind of weird like about flavoring. Like I don't want to put brown sugar in my oatmeal, but I also like I don't love stevia in oatmeal. I don't really like agave in oatmeal. So I just am a little picky about how the oatmeal tastes and how it's flavored. So this is just what I do. So I use a packet of this. I like the maple brown sugar one, and I use the lower sugar. So it's like 50% less sugar. This is just so easy too. And actually Brody really likes it. So I'll just throw that in there. Then I buy these like quick 1-minute oats, and I will do either, depending on how hungry I am or whatever, I'll do either a 1/3 cup or a 1/4 cup in here mixed with it. And these on their own, for me, taste too sweet. So I like to add some of the like normal ones so that it just balances out, if that makes sense. Hang on one second. My eggs are like done. Let me these out. All right, there we go. Okay, so I'm gonna grab, let's see, I think today I'm just gonna do 1/4 cup of the extra oats here. So measure that out. There we go. And what's great is, again, I'll show you my app once I type in all of this stuff here in a minute. But Brody really wants to play, so I'll do all that here in a bit once he's, after he's had some attention. So anyway, so like you scan the barcode on here, and I'll show you that in a minute. And then with this, I actually already have this saved in my app. So I put these in a canister in my pantry, so you'd have to scan the box. There's nothing for me to scan, but if I had the box still, I would scan it. I'll show you. Okay, so I've got all that in there, and now I'm just gonna add some water. Okay, so I threw my oatmeal in the microwave. I just kind of eyeball it. I put like just under a cup of water in there, and if I do like a 1/3 cup of oatmeal, so I do a little bit more, I will do like a full cup of water, if that makes sense. So then I stick it in the microwave for 1 minute and 20 seconds. Okay, so my oatmeal is now done. So I'm just gonna stir that up. And it's so yummy, like really, it's really good for just like super quick and easy oatmeal. Okay, and then I am gonna throw a couple strawberries in my oatmeal. Okay, all right, no more, baby. Okay, so I'm gonna throw a couple of strawberries in my oatmeal. They're very low in sugar, low calorie, like, so for me with where I'm at, like I've gotten to the place where I've lost the weight I want to lose. Like I'm good, I'm kind of just maintaining. So for me, I don't need to track. Like I'm gonna literally cut up like 3 strawberries and throw them in my oatmeal. But if you're being like super strict and really trying to lose weight, then yeah, that's something you could just scan and measure out and type in your app. But like I said, for me, I'm just gonna throw a few in here. And honestly, it doesn't even need fruit. Like I don't always have like berries on hand. Hey buddy, hey, no more, okay?
What's right? What's burnt?
Well, it's turned off now, so the ice won't come out anymore. So like, it's really good on its own. You don't even need the berries. So if you're really being strict and you can like live without them, then you don't have to do it or whatever. So that is what I'm gonna eat. I've already started eating my eggs because I'm like literally starving. Brody wants to go play in his room. So I'm gonna take my food in there. I'm gonna sit there and play with him for a little bit. And then here in a bit, I will check back with you guys and show you me typing it all in and show you my lunch and all of that good stuff. It's still turned off, baby. Last thing, really quick, is water. So this is what I'm having with this. I literally don't drink juices. Like if I was, I don't know, like on a weekend or whatever and having a big breakfast, maybe I would have like a little bit of orange juice. But honestly, for me, it's like not vital, and it's just extra sugar and stuff like that I don't need. So I just skip the juice, all of that. Like, and if you're drinking coffee with cream and all of that, then obviously you'd want to track that, limit it, all that kind of stuff. But honestly, since I drink my coffee black, like I can just drink coffee all day long and there's nothing I have to type in. It's great. But if you can't drink your coffee black, then I'd probably like limit what you put in it and be really careful with that. So okay guys, it is now 1:50. It's almost 2 o'clock. I just got Brody laid down for his nap. Addison is crawling around over there. I am so hungry now, so I'm gonna get out my little pasta salad lunch here. I'm gonna put some dressing on it and some, I forgot to tell you guys earlier when I did the salt, also put some black pepper on it. It's just yummy. I don't have any cracked black pepper right now, so I'm just using some of this. All right. And sorry, I have like a short tripod right now, so I'm like bending over. Okay, and I'm just gonna, you know, put a little bit on here, stir it around, see how it's looking. Good. There we go. Let's try it out. So good, so yummy, fresh, and super easy. So this is like, definitely, you have to like make this. Okay guys, I am back. It is now 4:45 and I need a snack. So I am going to eat one of these yogurts. They are called Dannon Light and Fit Greek yogurt. It's not focusing, come on, there we go. They are 80 calories and that is what I'm gonna have. This one's strawberry, and I also really like the vanilla too. Okay, so I'm not home right now, and I haven't eaten anything since I showed you guys last, but I just made myself more coffee. So just a black cup of coffee. But that is all I'm having right now. And then I will eat some more food later when I get home, and I'll show you what I'm gonna eat. I basically just drink water so I can justify drinking more coffee all day because I live for coffee. I love it. And yeah, I basically drink coffee all day, and I basically only drink water so that I can keep drinking coffee. Is that bad? Okay, so I just got home a little bit ago. It is 11:10 and I've not even had dinner. Normally that's not the norm. So if I'm home, I normally would have for sure already eaten dinner. In fact, my plan for dinner, I just didn't have time to make it before I left, so that's why that happened that way. So anyways, I'm gonna type in my food into MyFitnessPal here, and I'll show you guys how to do it just so that I can figure out what I can eat for dinner. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have a lot of calories available since I haven't eaten today. Or tonight. So basically, if you're wondering, this is the app I use. It's MyFitnessPal. So I'm gonna click on that. And I'm gonna click add food here. So I have a lot of the things saved that I use on a regular basis. So I'm gonna go in, I haven't even added my breakfast or anything. So I add in, this is that instant oatmeal packet that I showed you guys. So I'm gonna add that. It's just 1 packet. And then I'm gonna add, I'm like shaking, I'm so hungry. I just have had a really busy day and a busy night. Okay, I'm looking through the viewfinder here and I'm trying to figure this out. So, okay, then I'm gonna add this. So here you can see it's set up as a serving size as 1 cup. And I did 1/4 a cup this morning. So that is set correctly. So there we go. So that's typed in. I said I'm not gonna type in the strawberries. Now I'm gonna add in my eggs. So I'm gonna show you guys, let me see if they're actually saved in here. Okay, here they are. So these are the eggs I use, and if not, you would just scan it. I can actually, let me show you how that works. Okay, so if you need to scan an item, you click that little scanner right there. Okay, so let me grab these eggs. Okay, so here is the little barcode right there. And so what I'm gonna do is take my thing. Where is it? This is tough stuff. Okay, there we go. So, all right, there it goes. It shows up. So that's how you scan things. So whenever, if there's something you don't have saved, you just scan it. It's really simple. So serving size is 1 egg, and obviously I had 3 eggs this morning. So I'm going to delete that, type in 3. There we go. And boom. And if you did cook, you know, your eggs or whatever in some kind of oil, then you would definitely want to type that in because it's a good amount of calories in oil, but I use spray, so I have nothing to type in there. Okay, so boom, done. Moving on, so lunch. Oh man, I got a lot to scan. Okay, I'll do that in just a second. Let's go to snacks. Keep it easy. Okay, so here's the Dannon Light and Fit Greek yogurt. It's kind of already saved. So that's what's great, is after you type in things that you use regularly, they just kind of get saved in here. So here is my yogurt. Even though it says vanilla, it's okay because the calories and everything are the same, so as the strawberry that I actually ate. So boom. Okay, now I need to type in my lunch. Steven?
Yeah.
I have to type in all this food. Steven's the scanning macro. Why is my lighting weird? King here. What did you type in for your chicken? Did you scan the actual?
No, we used only the breast meat, so just type in chicken breast.
Kirkland chicken breast. Okay, so.
If you're using the dark meat, it would be different.
Okay, let's see if I can find this. Okay, there we go. Chicken breast Kirkland. Boom. Okay, so serving size. I have it set in ounces. Y'all remember I weighed my chicken earlier, so I had 4.5 ounces, so that is set correctly. Boom. Okay, next, I'm gonna grab the box of pasta so that I can scan it and figure out. So I did do a whole box earlier, but he bought 2 boxes, so we went to the store. So, okay, here we go. Let's grab our little, let's see, lunch, add food. Grab our little scanner here. There we go. Okay, so look, you gotta look at the serving size here. That's what he's saying. So serving size, 2/3 a cup, 56 grams. He's telling me it's 1.5 servings because I had 1.5 cups of pasta earlier. So there we go. Okay, so I have 910 calories left today. I'm so hungry. So I'm gonna make myself some food really quick. But what I was planning to eat for dinner, like I'm not gonna make this right now because I don't want it. But I buy these, I just wanna show you guys some of these things because then maybe it'll help you figure out some stuff at the store. Okay, so I get these salmon burgers from Costco. They're frozen, so you can just have them on hand and you cook them frozen too. You literally just, I will spray some pan spray in a pan, throw it in there, put some salt, pepper, and garlic on both sides, and boom. They're not cooked. You obviously have to cook them, but you can cook them frozen, and They're so yummy and they're so good to have on hand in case you don't have food prepped or whatever. And so I'll just like eat one of those, and I'll eat some rice and make it in like our rice cooker, which is, if you don't have a rice cooker, you need one. They're like, the one we have is like 20 bucks at Walmart. It's like the greatest thing ever. It makes rice perfect every time. And this is like the best rice we found. I know that sounds crazy because this is like $1, I feel like, or $3, I don't know. It's cheap from like Walmart, but in the rice cooker, it makes it the best. We've tried jasmine rice, we've tried basmati rice, we've tried all the good yummy rices. This one is the best. So that is what I use, and that's what we like eat so much rice. So definitely get some of that. So right now, I think what I'm gonna make is some Kodiak cakes, which is like a protein pancake mix. Okay, I'm on my iPhone. My camera card keeps filling up. It is, as I said, like past 11 o'clock. Now it's 11:20 and I'm still so hungry and I'm trying to get food made and I'm trying to film this. And the camera keeps filling up and there's nothing on there I can delete. So it is what it is. I'm switching to the iPhone. I'm sorry, I don't even know where to look. But anyway, so I'm gonna make these Kodiak cakes right now. This has been like a go-to like late night snack or whatever. They're just so good. And so here they are. You can get them at just like a normal grocery store if you've never tried them. There's two different ways you can make it. You can make it with like an egg and milk and all that kind of thing, or you can just do it with water. So I normally just do it with water, and then to the batter I add cinnamon and like a little bit of vanilla, just because the batter's kind of bland. Steven doesn't do that. He actually likes it how it is, but I'll add that to it, and then chocolate chips. So what's so cool about macros is like you can eat yummy chocolate chip pancakes, or I also like to make blueberry pancakes. So I'll like throw a couple blueberries on top or throw like a few chocolate morsels on top. So that's what I'm gonna make, and I will figure out the macros and I'll let you know in a second. I'll ask Steven to help me and I'll type it in my phone and show you guys. But that's what I'm gonna eat for dinner. It's such a good snack, and honestly they reheat really well too. So if you make them and you don't, I literally don't know where to look, I'm sorry. So if you make them and you have them like left over, I never eat all of them at one time. I'll eat like 2 or 3. And then I'll have 1 or 2 left over and just heat it up the next day as like a snack. And that's like a really yummy thing to have on hand. And then something else I really like, I want to show you guys, are these like, where are they? These like pretzel chips are so yummy. I'm like obsessed with these. They're so good. This is the buffalo wing flavor. The normal ones are good. The garlic parmesan ones are good. There's like a cracked pepper. Like they're all good. So I love like snacking on these. There's lots of yummy things that you can eat. It's so funny to me how people sometimes feel like or believe that like carbs are the enemy, you can't eat carbs and all this stuff, and that is just not true at all. You can eat yummy food. I mean, like literally right now I have 910 calories. If I wanted to, I could technically eat like, I could technically go eat like basically a double and fries and like fit it into my macros, if you know, like from In-N-Out Burger, or I could make myself a peanut butter and jelly if I wanted, you know. So that's all to say is that you can eat yummy food and still lose weight. Now, I do want to also say there's obviously a big difference in eating healthy for nutrition and eating healthy for losing weight. So, I mean, yeah, a lot of this stuff, like if I were to make a peanut butter and jelly, there's like not really any like nutritional value, but you could still lose weight doing it. Does that make sense? So anyway, yeah, like I kind of explained this in the last video. So what I want to say is like, if, you know, like coconut oil is healthy, but it's a lot of calories to add. Like you don't want to waste all the calories on just eating oil. Like you want to eat like actual food. So that's what I mean. It's healthy. Grass-fed butter is healthy. But if you're trying to lose weight, like that's probably, you're not probably want to eat a bunch of it, if that makes sense. The biggest thing with like this kind of system and like counting macros and that kind of stuff is like you basically just want to be burning more than you're eating. You just want to be at a deficit. If you're in a deficit, you're going to lose weight. Bottom line, pretty simple. And I feel like that's how most of the diets are. Like you're eliminating something. So either you're eliminating carbs, you're eliminating fats. Like from all these different diets that people do, and people lose weight. So it's just, you're restricting calories, bottom line. So I'd rather restrict calories and eat yummy food and eat stuff that I want to eat, right? Right. Okay, I'm gonna make myself some of these yummy pancakes, and I'll show you what they look like in a minute.
So one serving, 70 calories, but it's 1 tablespoon. So you could measure it by a tablespoon, or 14 grams, which I know 1 ounce is 28 grams. So 14 grams is half an ounce. So that's how I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna be exact.
There we go. Perfect. Thanks.
Well,
So this is how many chocolate chips I can use. So this is calorie-free pancake syrup. So this is what I'm talking about when I say there's a difference between like eating healthy to lose weight or eating healthy for nutrition. I know this is like, you know, like has preservatives and that kind of stuff, but it's calorie-free. So pick your poison. Like, do you want the calories? Do you want, I mean, I don't know. So
It's a healthy balance.
yeah, here's my pancakes. So there's definitely got to be a healthy balance between, you know, eating a bunch of preservatives and eating whole foods versus, you know, calories and all that kind of stuff. You just got to figure out, you know, what you want it to be. Hey guys, so I realized as I was editing this video that I never closed it out. So I hope this gave you some good ideas of some things that you can eat that are healthy, and just me showing you kind of what I eat in a day. And I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you are new to my channel, and I'll see you guys on Monday in the next video. Bye.